Yay, intros. Okay. Badoo. Welcome, everybody, to my controller. Okay, that was weird. Anyways, welcome.
Resident Evil 4.
Wii Edition. And to a game I've been putting off since Tactica. Back in back in March. Guys, it's been a while. So yeah. I also check polls. 7 months. Since the poll that also chose Resident Evil 4. So yeah, I've been putting this game off for a while. Okay. Let's get started into... Let me move my sensor bar, and then we'll get into the whys.
4.
Alright, it should be fixed. Depending on your point of view. Yes, thank you, Wiedermount. Okay, so let me go into the whys. I've just finished, at the time, if I'm remembering correctly, Library of Ruina, 3D World. That is not Ruina. I think Ruina has happened before Tactica. So I just finished Tactica, which is really long, and I was not quite ready to jump into another potentially long project. This won't be as long as Tactica, hopefully. We might, maybe, especially because I'm also doing Ada's campaign. So, that's gonna be fun. Resident Evil. When the resident is evil. So yeah, really? There's no sound on the menu. Huh. Anyways. So yeah, there might be moments in this that potentially get us close. Probably not exactly to Tactica's length. There definitely won't be hour-long videos. Cool.
Krauser, go get the girl.
I don't care about showing the attract screen. Not this time, anyways. But yeah, potentially gonna be a long game. This is also gonna be a very, very, very difficult game. So yeah, this one will be the first game I will actively struggle, not counting Rain World, in a mainline Let's Play. Granted, I also kind of struggled during Subspace Emissary, and obviously the non-Let's Play of me just doing random stuff in Ruina. Random fights in Ruina. It was definitely a struggle. But this one is the only one that's going to be actively hard. I guess also patch only. and Undertale Yellow, but that was not a Let's Play. As I have, like, mental struggle stuff, I'm not counting that, because that would probably go to Bowser's Side Story. I really want to redo that Let's Play at some point, and I guess also Starlit Worlds. I'm talking physical struggles here, not mental struggles. Because we're playing on proud mode, on pro mode, professional.
Resident Evil 4.
No New Game Plus. Costume 2, Special 2. Costume 3, as I call it.
1998. I'll never forget it. It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains. Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the international pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella. The virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City, and hit the peaceful little town with a devastating blow crippling its very foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City. With the whole affair gone public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished.
Except not, apparently, because everything is Umbrella. According to Village, I think.
6 years have passed since that horrendous incident. I received special training via a secret organization working under the direct control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Cornel, why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick?
You, who are you really? Come on and tell us. You are a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice. Anyway, you know what this is all about. My assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did.
Oh, you crazy American. It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
I'm counting on you guys. It was right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the president's daughter when she was abducted. That's the ultimate reason I'm in this lonely and rural part of Europe. According to our intelligence, there's reliable information about a sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the president's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
It's freezing. So cold all of a sudden. Must be my imagination. Sorry it took so long.
Just up ahead is the village.
I'll go and have a look around.
Yeah, we'll stay and watch the car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets.
Good luck.
Jeez. Who are these guys?
Did you say something?
Leon, I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little older. So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later. Leon out.
Okay, log gets these aside. And yeah, back to this. There are certain sections in this game that I am like absolutely dreading. So yeah, I'm playing the Wii version. It's the one I'm the most familiar with, and probably gives me the best aiming controls. Z to run. You'll be doing this a lot. Minus brings up your inventory. In normal mode, you start with outside of New Game Plus, you start with I'm gonna organize my inventory a little bit, because this is how I like to store my stuff. So yeah, you start with a handgun and 20 bullets. You can also... Actually, I don't think it's actually a mechanic in this game where you can combine ammo and weapons in the menu to reload. That is something really useful in 5 and the older games. I think that's how you had to reload in the older games. Words. Label could probably correct me in the comment section on that. Yeah, treasures and key items. They're treasures and key items. I'll go over what those do in a second and what PTAS. Probably pesos or something. I don't know. Local currency. The map. It's a map. S's are, well, save points, and you're going to see I have a lot of saves. Files are like control menus, communication logs, information on that. I will not be looking at any of those. Because I haven't. So, costumes. Let me talk about this real quick. Unfortunately, I can't see Leon's face in this. So, I'm only going to talk about Leon right now, because we do not have our second character yet, and we're not going to for a while. But, Costume 3 is a kind of like mafia. Oh yeah, by the way, you can shoot the birds. And get money from them. Or treasure. Treasure can be sold for money. Costume 2 is saying they're cosmetic other than Costume 3. Mostly. Costume 3 has... Also, I'm probably... while talking, try. Oh, thank you, Nunchuck, for disconnecting. There we go. other reason why. This might be a pain in the arse till it's white. I don't think there's any more birds here. They all flew away. Oh yeah, anyways. God. Here we go. So yeah, considering most cosmetic, there are a few things that change. We won't go over all of that changes again because we don't have your character, but for the time being, things, and actually we won't see any other changes that relate to Leon in this run. There is an item called the Chicago Typewriter in the game that is New Game Plus only, and it changes when you're wearing this outfit to be a Tommy gun. Otherwise, it's something different. It's a very powerful item, one of the most powerful items in the game, one of the few power items. The other one is a bloody Mega Buster, or a BFG if you want to be of that persuasion. And that's for being the game on professional mode. And there's a third power weapon called basically the colloquially known as the hand cannon, and it's the strongest weapon. Kind of, the Mega Buster is a one-shot to every enemy in the game, but for raw damage output, raw numbers output, the highest damage is that weapon, and you get it for striking every single character and map on every map in the Mercenaries game mode. I have not done that, and I will not do that, but it uses its own unique ammo, and it's the strongest weapon in the game. And at max level, you get infinite ammo with it. Funnily enough, despite infinite ammo being a common, like, endgame reward, actually there is another one, the infinite ammo rocket launcher, but which is standard throughout the series. But generally, the Resident Evil games cutscenes. Ooh, spooky. Generally in the Resident Evil games, a New Game Plus reward is infinite ammo, which this game actually doesn't do outside of a few weapons, mainly being the power weapons in New Game Plus, like the infinite ammo rocket launcher, the Chicago Typewriter, hand cannon was fully upgraded, and the Mega Buster. I don't actually remember what its actual name is. C is to use your knife. You can also, and I will be doing this a lot, shake the Wii Remote to do your knife attack. To do a quick knife. Aim with B. Shoot with A. D-pad moves the camera. I guess this is useful. Oh yeah, one is quick access to stuff, and this is get you to your settings menu. Honestly, with this and five, I actually prefer or at least in 5, I prefer the tank controls, because it just feels right in the Resident Evil series. It's kind of part of what makes it so much more fun on controllers than it is on keyboard. One of the very few shooter games to be like that. Plus, aiming is a lot slower and whatnot. Of course, that's not going to apply here. I have a mouse cursor. I have a cursor. Unfortunately, Costume 3 does not appear in the cutscenes.
Excuse me. Sir? I was wondering if you might recognize the girl in this photograph?
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? ¡Lárgate, cabrón!
Sorry to have bothered you.
Freeze! I said freeze!
Costume 2 appears in... Ow. Cutscenes. Okay. Try to aim for headshots. And we have other problems.
Is everything okay?
There was a hostile local. I had no choice but to neutralize him. There are still others surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
Understood.
Oh, we're going to be neutralizing a lot of threats. They're not technically zombies in this game. He says right there. It says right there. He's not a zombie. So, it's probably gonna be the end of the episode shortly. So I might as well talk about a few things. As you saw, we have took half our health and damage from that. Welcome to professional mode. This is going to be constant throughout the entire game. Here's the thing. RE4 and all the games in the Resident Evil series, I believe, have something called adaptive difficulty. Meaning, if you start dying or running out of ammo or whatnot, the game will add more ammo or make you take less damage. It's sort of, you don't really notice it unless you're looking out for it and whatnot. And it's based off of a scale from 0 to 10, I think. Professional mode says, screw you, we're locking the difficulty at 10 throughout the entire game. We get no wiggle room. This is the hardest the game is going to be. If you start playing well, the game will also at that difficulty, if you start playing well, the difficulty will increase. So yeah, and this is going to become a problem repeatedly. Which is why I offered it. Yeah, I may be dreading this, and I may be like, oh god, but I offered this because it's a challenge. It's something hard, and it's going to challenge me a lot. Significantly. So, yeah, I hope you'll join me for the ride. See you guys next time. Sorry, this was mostly cutscenes and me explaining things. Welcome to the first episode of the Let's Play. See you guys then.